Good day, ma'am. Now, we're going to proceed to our nursing responsibilities. So first things first, it is important to explain the procedure to the patient, addressing any concerns that may have, and ensure comfort during the process. So of course, it is important nga atong explain sa patient ang procedure nga atong himuon to avoid confusions or para malesen ang anxiety or fear nga na-feel sa atong patient during that time. Next is provide assistance to the healthcare provider during the swabbing process, ensuring the patient is in the correct position and holding any instruments or materials as needed. Of course, we nurses, atong trabaho is to assist the patient, assist the healthcare provider. So, it is our job also to maintain the sterility to avoid contamination, especially sa specimen. Kaya if ever ma-contaminated ang specimen, there is a big possibility nga ang katong specimen sa patient is, if ma-contaminated, is ma-alter ang iyahang result. So, dili na siya legitimate nga mao gyutoy tinuod result since if ever ma-contaminated man gani ang specimen. So, it is important nga mo-assista with sterility and proper technique of assessing and collecting the throat swab. Now, let us move on to our next nursing responsibilities. So, ensure accurate labeling of the specimen container with the patient's information and relevant details. Document the procedure including any patient symptoms or observation. Of course, it is important na ato ang i-label gyud ang specimen nga atong nakuha sa patient. Of course, it is important to label all the specimen samples nga atong nakuha sa atong patient to avoid confusion and also to avoid danger sa atong patient. Kaya what if magkabaylo-baylo ang mga specimen tungod kay walay label, mahatag na to ang mali nga result sa mali nga tao. And therefore, it is dangerous. Now, let us proceed to our next nursing responsibilities. Safely transport the specimen to the laboratory for testing. Follow proper procedures to maintain specimen integrity. Okay, like what I've said earlier, ma-alter siya if ma-contaminated ang specimen nga atong dalon sa laboratory. So, we should maintain proper hygiene. So, it is important po nga atong instruksyonan natong patient unsa iyang angay buhatan after or what unsay follow up kung unsay sunod nilang buhaton kanus aba nila kwaon ang ilang result sa kuan sa laboratory test, or like what if ang patient is COVID positive, so need nilang mo-isolate pa to avoid spreading of disease to other people. So mao to. Then next responsibility, monitor the patient for any signs of discomfort or adverse reactions during or after the procedure and report any concerns to the healthcare provider. Of course, we nurses, atong priority is our patient. So we need to follow up kung unsa na ang gibati sa atong patient, if the patient is feeling in pain or nahadok ba siya, na-anxiety ba siya, kung down na siya, unsay about sa result. But we comfort them without giving them a false reassurance because pwede ta makihaan na. And also, it is important kung unsa pod mabaw-an nato kung unsa ilang concerns. Like for example, nahadlok sila like what I said earlier. Then what if ang patient is na high blood di siya tungod sa anxiety nga ni taas yang pressure. Then lastly, follow up with the patient to ensure they understand the results of the test and any recommended treatment or further actions. Of course, it is important nga makasabot gyud tong patient kung unsay mga kung unsa ang iyang result, unsa iyang about sa iyang result. Of course, it is important to ensure nga tong patient is nakasabot sa result para to avoid confusion. And if ever maganing na confused, which is dapat datong i-ensure na kasabot na gyud sila, ma-provide na to ang information nga ilang gikinahanglan ug para makasabot gyud sila ug makahibaw sila kung unsa ilang angay ug dili angay nga buhaton.